Hello, hello. Hey everyone. I'm back for another week of streaming. Honestly, I don't know what's been going on with my throat and my nose. It's been getting worse throughout the day. So if I sound like crap, I kind of feel like crap. So we will be just, I don't know, hold on, doing some crap throughout the day. I might need to test out and balance the sound on my stream. Someone told me that my voice is a bit too loud. So as I react to stuff, let's see how I balance that out. So with that in mind, let's watch some of my favorite streamers. Hey.
So this girl, this is the DoorDash girl that recorded.
Okay. If you guys didn't know, this girl, well, I'll let Asman explain it, but basically we're just gonna enjoy her suffering because why not?
Recorded a dude that was naked in his own house, and then said that she was sexually assaulted, and her entire life basically has become it's gotten completely destroyed. Like she's now had a bunch of now she's facing 2 felonies, and it's only gonna get worse.
Things just got so much worse for the TikTok DoorDash girl because this is becoming a nightmare
right.
for her. And if you don't know about the situation, it is
That's right.
insane. So here's a quick rundown. So on October 12th, 2025, a DoorDash driver by the name of
Again, as you guys can see, I love reacting to reactions of videos. It's like we're having a three-way conversation.
Olivia Henderson
while
got an
ago.
order in Oswego, New York.
Yeah.
This was apparently a late night Wendy's order, and from what we know, all she had to do was leave the food at the door, take a
That
picture.
fat guy, what do you think the probability is that he ordered Wendy's chili? Like, I would say it's probably around 98%. Like 98% probability that he ordered chili? Yeah.
The food and continue on with her night.
Oh, yeah.
Instead, she allegedly made a series of
200%.
awful
Oh, you ordered
decisions. The police and prosecution, they're alleging that she pushed the door open and decided to film a drunk dude who was passed out on his couch with his pants down.
I mean, the first thing you think about if you see someone passed out on the couch is whether they're okay or not, right? Not think of accusing them of sexual harassment. So, dude, this is so dumb.
So my first
And
video on
that's
this
only one of the charges. There's 2 felony charges that she's facing.
story, I reported that she walked into the house because that's what currently was going viral on TikTok. That, from what I know, is wrong. So I have to issue a massive retraction and correction to that statement. All the, at least credible sources, are claiming that she never walked into that house. She was only standing in the doorway.
The only thing that's debated is whether she tried to open the door additionally, and whether she cut the video of her doing that with the door being more shut before she recorded the original version. That was the thing that was mainly discussed.
Still, either way, filming and posting what she saw after she allegedly either opened the door or pushed open the door is still incredibly stupid. So if what the prosecution is alleging is true, she seemingly went onto TikTok and tried to destroy an innocent man's life for passing out within his own house with his pants down. Now,
In the first place, right? Like, I'm actually wondering, right? In law or in court and all this stuff, how? I mean, when I was in uni, we studied the concept of the reasonable man's theory. In short, long story short, again, if I'm explaining this wrongly, feel free to comment. But basically, in any given situation, or in any given situation, how would a reasonable person act? And in this case, if you saw a person that actually passed out on their couch, I would think, again, correct me if I'm wrong, if there are other versions of reasonableness online that I'm not aware of, a reasonable assumption for my part would be to check if it's okay or not. That's one, okay? Now, I can understand if you're a girl and you're worried, you have no idea what's going on. It looks scary, naked man on the couch. You don't want to approach him. Absolutely makes sense. What is something reasonable for a woman to do? I would think one of the things you don't do is freaking walk into the house to look at the guy. Why would you even do that? It doesn't even make sense, dude. So again, I'm just applying this reasonable man's theory thing, and I don't get why we don't talk about this. Like, what would a reasonable person do? Just ask each other that question for all I know. Like, I get it, everyone will have some little nuance differences, but in general, if you're confident in yourself, let's say, not necessarily just a guy, you would check on the guy. If you're more passive and you just want to stay back, you don't want to get involved, you run away, no? Why would the reaction be, I'm going to go in there and film this shit? It doesn't make sense. To me, it's quite obvious she had malicious intent from the get-go.
Obviously, we're not going to show the original video. I can't even find the original video. All I can find is a screenshot. But even if I could find the original video, I wouldn't be showing that here on this channel for obvious reasons. Yeah. You know, because there is a massive privacy issue there. But this is her follow-up video. It's the original video.
So,
crash out. Total fucking crash out. I love to see this.
2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open. The lights were on. They were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their...
So what's the problem? What's it got to do with you? It's none of your business, dude. Move along.
ankles, and they were indecently
Not true.
to me.
Okay, so she says the door was wide open, and the police and prosecutors say otherwise.
Yeah.
And the reason they're saying this is because there's allegedly...
Because there's a video.
Dude, even if the door was open, just move along. It's got nothing to do with you. He's in his own house.
It wasn't even wide open in the video.
Ring doorbell footage of her either opening or pushing the door open. Now, the only problem is, to my knowledge, that footage has not been released to the public.
No.
I was actually hoping to see that footage today in court, but court had different plans for us today.
Because I also reported this to the police, and the police are doing nothing. I was assaulted. I'm the victim.
You were assaulted? What do you mean? He's asleep.
Lost my...
Exactly. Dude, and it's, what we call it, a verb, right? Assault is a verb, action item, action word, right? Describing someone doing something. Sorry, English lesson here for a moment. So a verb. So assault is something you need to do. The guy is freaking passed out. He can't do shit to you, yo.
My job. I'm the victim. I was working.
Oh God, you're not the victim enough.
I was literally working. And they deactivated me. This is related. They just punished me for posting about my fault while door dashing.
Man, I love this, don't you? This is amazing.
They just fired
beautiful.
me, and the police are doing nothing.
God.
Okay, so that's her side, and the prosecution is
now they're doing something. Now you're gonna go to prison, maybe.
basically saying something around the lines of this happening.
Sir, I have your DoorDash. I'm a victim!
Now, obviously, that video exaggerates things for humor, and again,
only a little bit.
Correction, she didn't go into the house from what we know. But this was her final response before the trial.
Hi guys, it's the DoorDash girl. There have been a lot of people saying things like I entered the customer's home or I opened the customer's door, but I can assure you that I did not do either of those things. And I have obtained irrefutable proof that the door was already wide open when I arrived to the customer's house. But due to its importance, I cannot post that proof at this time.
Okay, so we have
so we don't know. Okay.
two sides saying two different things. The only thing everyone can agree on is that the homeowner was laying passed out inside of his own home with his pants down. Then she had her arraignment, which was actually televised, and she asked to ban cameras, but the judge reportedly responded, so now you don't want cameras anymore.
Yeah, shit. I didn't say base.
Fucking base.
Exactly. I knew you were gonna say
they
that.
Recorded this. She didn't want cameras. Man.
Yeah. Oh, now you don't want cameras.
Don't want them. Oh, okay.
Yeah, screw that.
That was a strong start for her, but that was her
Trying to keep it generally niece and nephew friendly.
Generally. Expected, and it doesn't seem like she's just gonna get a slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
Back at the airport again, because today we're heading to the TikTok DoorDash girls trial, which is tomorrow. So we're in Syracuse, New York now. But I definitely wanted to attend this trial because there's been so many details about this case that have been extremely unclear. So might as well go, show up, and get them clarified.
Yeah, this is the smallest airplane I've ever been on.
It's almost like a private jet, bro.
Is that big? Oh no.
This guy is
wow.
flying like what?
Welcome to Syracuse, we're local colonies.
Flying private.
Alright, so I'm
Damn.
in Syracuse, New York.
Then I got snow everywhere.
This
what
is
the
not
fuck?
Miami. Why get an influencer
Yeah.
break will also are tropical? Miami is great.
Oh my god.
This is rough. Tomorrow morning, I'm driving the last like 25 minutes or so to get to Oswego, and apparently Oswego is known for being even colder than this spot, so that's awesome.
Oh
Good
my
morning. We're getting ready here. It's like 7:50 in the morning.
Oh my god, he's sexually assault.
wow.
Oh wait, sorry, I can't say that.
7:30.
He's
I'll probably try to get there,
SAing me
like,
with
half an
his-
hour early, so we have way more time than
Jesus.
anticipated. But yeah. For
Yeah,
now,
whoever's
I'll
cutting
give you
this,
a
please
bowl
don't cut that
of
part
cereal,
out.
sort of wake all
Or
up,
YouTube.
and,
I mean, as far as I can tell,
it'll be
YouTube
good.
bans
There's a few
or
things that are probably
does
gonna happen
stuff
there.
to
Actually, I say that,
people who say
but
that
in
word.
reality, I don't know what's going to happen because there's always surprises when you go to trial. She currently has a public defender, and she's charged with 2 counts. She has 1 count of
You
this.
2 felony counts and you've got a public defender? Oh, bitch, you're cooked. It's over. Yeah.
She has 1 count of Okay, so she has 1 count of dissemination of unlawful surveillance image. She also has 1 count of unlawful
It's done.
surveillance. Both of these, she's pled not guilty to. As stated, she's currently being represented by a public defender. From talking to the practicing lawyers I know, it seems like it's very likely that a plea deal will happen today. Who knows?
Plea deal.
That's why we're gonna go see.
Means the
big
guy
thing is for
in the
her
video
is
was settled with her?
She filmed the guy.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
she's charged. You have a
Correct.
whole bunch of arguments about like, okay, did she open the door? Was the door already kind of opened? How was the door when she found it?
Again,
There's
does that
now
even matter,
alleged
guys?
Ring camera footage showing that she either opened the door or pushed the door open before she started filming. That's
That's what I thought. Yeah, because again, for them to act on this or charge her, I thought that was a good reason for it.
the really damning evidence.
Yep.
So we have the police alleging that she opened the door and started filming, and then we have DoorDash essentially banning her from the platform
Accountability?
because
I know.
she filmed the customer. But she's
Yeah,
claiming
duh.
that she's the victim in all of this, which is why, you know, all of her TikToks started in general. So it will be interesting to see how her defense argues for her in court.
If I was going to be making any predictions on what's going to happen is, my guess, plea deal.
It's damn dumb. And I'm sure someone has already brought up this argument, but the quickest test to stuff like that is swap people around. Let's swap. If it was a girl in that situation and the guy did the same thing, would this be considered? We wouldn't be talking about this rubbish right now. Think about it. Say a girl was passed out in the house. Let's say the door was wide open and there was a guy who dropped off the food. The moment that guy brings his camera out, he is so screwed, dude. It will be like he will be crucified. That no one would blame the girl. Everyone will be like, "Oh, is she okay? Did she pass out?" Well, some people might go like, "Oh, she shouldn't have drunk so much and got drunk or passed out on the bed, on the couch." Sure, but no one is defending the guy. Yeah, no one is going to go like, "She deserves it." So swap it around. Are we suddenly saying that the guy deserves it? It's obvious, right? Who is in the wrong, or at least who is the creep right here?
I think they're going to be very lenient on her. She didn't even have to bail out, so she was released on her own recognizance, meaning she didn't have to pay bail.
Just
It's
don't
basically
cause any
an honor
problems.
system. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, you can go. You don't have to give us anything. We just trust that you're going to show up to court. So
Yeah.
I have a feeling that her sentence is going to be, or her plea is going to be very lenient. Most likely, she'll be getting like some community service, maybe a fine. That's what I'm expecting here. But we'll see.
All right, welcome to
We'll see.
Here we
New
go.
York.
I mean, okay, look.
It's really cold, huh?
In the grand scheme of things,
Wait,
if
that's
she
a
was
ball
chill
game?
about this, and like was apologetic, it's like, I'm sorry, wouldn't happen again, stuff like that, I can totally see her getting off this quite easy.
Got out of court. I'm now going
Right?
to find a little location where
Looks
I can
like
do
a
a quick
bald
live
eagle.
stream for you guys. Wow, look at that building. That's beautiful. I think that's the
Yeah.
town hall. This is the city courthouse.
heron?
This is probably the
Fuck's
spot.
that?
Hopefully we could find some shelter from the wind, though. I feel like my arch nemesis at this point is the wind. Yeah, this is perfect down here. You just got out of the court case for the TikTok DoorDash girl. Something
So,
big
what
did
happened?
happen, but it took a while for anything to happen at all. So I got here at the court at about 9:21. She was on trial at 9:30. This time
Okay.
it was a little bit different because last time we know that we had footage of inside of the courtroom because the news was there. So the news, they were set up, they were filming her. I walk in, there's no TV camera set up. I don't even see any journalists. And basically, I was there until the end. I can confirm there was no journalist there. So
nobody cared.
That was there, which is kind of interesting.
That's funny.
Other updates to this case, she still has a public defender. She has 2 charges. At 9:30, judge walks in, everyone stands up, sits down, you know, the whole thing, and I don't see the DoorDash girl. I think it was just because I didn't see her, because she was sitting in there. And at that time, I was sitting in like kind of like in the back right of the courtroom, and this courtroom is set up in a not the best fashion because there's a column blocking the judge. And the audio isn't really good, and it did seem like they had the microphone speakers on the back. So I couldn't hear what was going on. So I had to move around. Eventually, after they went through a couple of the defendants, I got up and I moved. And that's when I could actually see the judge, so I can at least read what his lips were saying, because the audio was still bad. And I think I sat down kind of behind the DoorDash girl at that point, and that's when I had spotted her. Going through my notes real quick. One sec. Oh, no.
Careful, dude.
All right. My hands are frozen. Why did I not bring gloves? As a Norwegian, I should have known better. So 10 o'clock.
I have to admit, because of how I'm feeling my throat right now, as beautiful as the scenery is, all the ice and cold just makes me feel like crap. I'm like, I don't want to be there right now.
And I see who I think is the DoorDash girl's public defender. 10:25 rolls around. Nothing yet. Okay. So at this point, I've been here for a minute. 10:50 rolls around. Woman who looks like the DoorDash girl, who I think was, she gets up after talking to her public defender and leaves. And I'm like, uh-oh. What's going on now? Is this like another Jack Doherty situation where there's some like continuation? Do I have to show up tomorrow? I don't know. I wait around even further. Then we have probably like another 40 minutes of waiting. They go through the last people. The judge then is waiting for one of the defendants to show up. So we get through them, and suddenly it's just me in court, in the courtroom. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm not going up on the stand. So that must mean it's over. I go out to the clerk, I talk to them, and I'm thinking, okay, there's a continuation that happened.
Yeah, sure.
Instead, I found out this was divested to county court. So originally, where we're at, this building right here, this is the city court.
Wait, what?
City court, I mean, this is kind of like small fines, but hers was divested to county court. So as I said, originally she was in city court. But
is that
now,
worse?
County court, that's the main state court. So that means most likely she's facing way more serious charges. Or, well, not way more serious charges. The charges...
I mean, dude, he could have got straight to the point, right? It's fine. It's your video. It's your video. I'm watching your video.
Still the same, but most likely...
Man, that's bad.
They could penalize her a lot
because it's
harder.
a felony.
So according to the lawyer that I've been talking to, that's the prosecutor that moved it there, most likely because of all the public attention on the case and the public outcry. So that means that most likely she won't get a slap on the wrist. So currently,
that's good.
She is facing 8 years in prison. That's her max sentence.
Nice.
Oh my god. Bro, if that
I mean,
happens,
you could have set an example for everyone else.
A 4-year max sentence for each of the felonies, and her minimum sentence seems to be a couple years of probation, and that is if she's convicted 100%.
Couple of years?
It seems like she was moved to Superior Court, so that's actually even worse for her.
That sounds serious.
So that's what we have right now. She's currently facing 8 years in prison. That's the worst case. She's not going to get that, but her minimum is at least a couple years on probation. Either way, she shouldn't have done this. This is like a
shouldn't have done it. Yep, shouldn't have done it. Big fucking mistake.
I mean, I'm all the way in Malaysia. I don't care. I'm just watching it for the drama.
Attention, she got it. That's right.
And I have to go find out when the next court date is. Because if it was just moved till tomorrow, that's very convenient for me. Because then I only have to extend by 1 day. But if I have to like keep extending weeks on out, I gotta go home.
Yeah, no doubt.
I can't be here for weeks.
I love
it.
a
new resident of Oswego, New York, until all of this resides. Who knows?
All right, we did a successful live stream. I'm actually fairly happy with that. Now, let's grab a coffee and then head back to the hotel and knock out this video.
It's a nice place. Look how nice this area is.
Is the coffee shop right here?
Wow.
Coffee shop is in here. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, sir.
Oh, wow. They opened a door for him?
Secured.
Oh, jeez.
The iced coffee. I would
Iced
definitely recommend
coffee.
checking out that coffee spot because they were super nice in there. Other than that, let's get back to the hotel and finish this video.
Okay, so I'm now back here at the hotel. I started off on one side of the courtroom, but
it was weird seeing him without the hat, man. Like, that was weird.
When I positioned myself in the courtroom,
really
I quickly realized I picked like the worst seat possible in the house. because as I walked into the courtroom, the door never closed. So it was open, and there was constantly people going through the hallway talking, so it was hard to hear the judge. Then for some reason, the speakers that were like kind of behind you, normally they're connected to the judge's microphone, so you can actually hear what the judge is saying, but they were not connected, so I couldn't hear the judge.
So it's
then
fucked.
There was also a pillar in front of me, so I couldn't see the judge either. So I just picked the worst seat in the house. And I'm here to report for you guys, and if I can't see nor hear the judge, that's a problem. So I ended up crossing to the opposite side of the room, and I went to the front bench so I can actually hear the judge because, again, the speakers were not on. So I sat there, and I was looking around for Olivia, and I couldn't find her. So then I'm sitting here like,
She's not there at all.
am I in the wrong place? But I double-checked. It was
Who knows?
the right judge.
Yeah, if she's going to have to go and get a felony charge, and you're getting 2 felony charges, I think that there's a good chance she could end up in jail. I do hope they make an example out of her. For
I think they should.
actually, like, there's a lot of
Some
these, like,
example.
social media, like, hysterical voyeurism videos where they're going out and trying to make a scene about something.
Yeah.
And this is, I think, a great point where you need to make an example out of somebody so other people don't go and do the same thing. Because if they think that they can do this and get away with it, it's going to continue happening regularly. So you have to make sure you hold them accountable. And if you don't do that, then it's just going to get worse and worse.
I don't think it should be 8 years.
The right courthouse.
But
So then I was wondering, did she not show up? Well, there was a woman sitting in front of me, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together because I was looking for a lady with, you know, curly red hair. But the woman in front of me had brownish hair, brownish blondish hair, and it was straight and it was in a ponytail. So that threw me off. But
she was
it wasn't
disguising
until after
herself.
she stood up and left that I was like, oh
So
wait,
she's not
that might have been
recognizable.
Olivia. And after talking to the clerk, it probably was. But anyway, she left. I was sitting there until no one was there. And
It's
the
not
judge
a
was like,
vibrator, guys. It's dude, it's just a mic that looks that way, okay? Relax.
oh wait, why are you here? And I'm like, I'm just
Calm
here
down.
spectating. And he was like, well, it's all over. And I'm like, okay, all right, I'll
How
see
about
myself
that?
out then. So I then went to the clerk and I talked to her and confirmed, no, this was the correct venue.
Two and
This was
one?
the correct judge. And that was probably Olivia, and I found out all the new information about her case. But I guess if Olivia's telling the truth, everyone owes her an apology. If she's lying, then it seems like she tried to ruin the life of an innocent man.
Well, I don't think that's true at all.
Even if she was
because
telling the truth.
I mean,
No.
regardless of what happened, she still recorded a man
Exactly.
against his consent
Exactly.
when he was unclothed, and she published it on the internet without telling him.
Exactly.
There's never a universe where doing that to a person is justified.
Yeah.
Even if you think that person did something wrong, there's still not a reason to post porn, like basically pornography of them on the internet. If somebody had done this to a woman, everybody would come to the obvious
I just say
conclusion
that.
it was wrong.
I just say
But
that.
I think that because it's happening to a man, there's maybe a small handful of people that don't immediately see this as
Okay,
something
quick
that's
pause. I need
horrible.
to pee. Okay, I'm back. Let's do this.
No, just because somebody's inside of their house naked doesn't mean you get a chance to record them and post it on the internet in a public platform. That's just not how it works. It's never been how it works. This is obvious. It's malicious? Yeah, it's in his own house.
Attention on TikTok, I guess. Now, should he have been passed out with his pants on his...
To be honest, only time I can see you doing something like this, if that person was doing it in public, then probably free game, you know, up to you. He's doing it in public, sure, go ahead, record and upload it all you want.
Ankles? Yeah. Probably not, but also, he was in his own house.
Exactly.
But either way, Olivia claims that she has proof that the door was open from the start. And the prosecutors, they have the opposite. So they also have proof that she opened the door. So as of right now, it's a he said, she said. We don't know the answers because I didn't see any proof.
I feel like that's only for one of the charges, right? Because the other charge is her disseminating, like, basically nudity of a person on the internet without their consent. Like, I mean, that's a felony charge too. And like that, and I mean, I don't think anybody's disputing that. I mean, it's obvious. Like, did she do that? Yeah, obviously she did that. So, like, it's not even a question.
Either side today. Regardless, though, this is now a nightmare for Olivia because this has now been moved to a higher court. But whatever the outcome of this trial is, I will be updating you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video and if you want me to travel for more trials in the future. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
That is insane.
And in tonight's deep dive,
so, give me a second, let me pause this.
Things just...
Man. I cannot think of a person who deserves this more. I can't. This is beautiful. I am so happy. This is amazing. Let's look at the Nick.
Okay, so I've shared the video of Asmund and I've shared the original video, which is, sorry, let's go back.
So this girl, this is...
Yes, I shared both. I'm just curious, what is this other chat I'm seeing here? Why do I have two YouTubes? Let's try this. Give me a sec. Okay, that's that. And what's this? Ah, I see. What's this other thing? Is it because I have... Give me a sec. Am I streaming somewhere else? That's odd. Okay, doesn't matter. I also want to watch this one. I haven't saw. So I have seen this guy, Jeremy Etier. It's boring, but it destroys your body fat in 30 days. Let's see how it goes.
This is the simplest diet where you can eat like a buffet every meal, no calorie tracking, just crazy fat loss results. But that's just my theory. These 4 foods were scientifically selected to maximize fullness, calorie burn, and rewire your unhealthy habits. And over the next 30 days, we're testing if this can actually beat every other diet on the market. Or
I mean, I eat all 4 of that.
Completely backfiring.
I'm just not seeing like a huge difference.
I just had enough. This is Max, a personal trainer and train conductor. And according to his DEXA scan, he's pretty jacked, with a body fat of 19%.
Wow,
and our female
impressive.
subject, Isabel, is a Legree coach. I personally never tried it before, but it does look pretty impressive. And her body fat is 31%, which is actually far better than the US average. So both of them are already pretty fit, but they do want to lose some of their stubborn fat and tighten up. And they've already tried the usual ways of dieting.
I think just with the tracking is something that I kind of struggle with, mostly with just having a busier schedule. I don't always take the time to kind of, weigh everything out and
And for Max, even though his workout routine is actually pretty solid, he has some interesting diet habits.
Well, usually I wake up, I go to the gym, fasted, and I hit up a buffet, usually like a sushi buffet, or I go to Gubi, which is like you grill meat, or I go to Hot Pot, maybe like 2 or 3 times a week.
A week?
Yeah, I just love eating.
But he ate until he was sick, to the point where it would negatively affect his sleep, and it's a habit that he really wanted to break. Luckily, if my science checks out, then this diet won't just help him lose fat with unlimited food and without counting a single calorie, but it should also set...
One thing that I feel is being oversimplified here that you need to take into account when you are trying to lose weight is that as you lose body fat, you're going to need to reduce your diet reduce your overall diet just to continue losing. At some point, you're going to hit maintenance, and it's going to stop there. Yeah. So the pace will, or at least the pace will slow down.
Psychologically reset their brain to eliminate hunger, cravings, and unhealthy food habits.
Sure.
Now we'll see if that actually ends up happening. But the diet they've been waiting for is, so please open your cupboard.
Chicken breast, broccoli. Wait, what?
Oh, my favorite. But you're gonna have to put the cover back on. Huh? What? Unfortunately, the fun ends here. What? This is the last day. What? That you're going to be able to eat those. Because for the next 30 days, you are only going to be eating this.
What? Potatoes?
You're talking about, I love potatoes. Carrots, broccoli.
Buffet. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet. I call it the CPB diet, and it's pretty simple. Just 3 rules. 1. You only eat chicken breast, potatoes, broccoli, and carrots. But you can eat as much of these as you want. 2. You also get olive oil, but you're limited to 1 tablespoon per meal. And 3rd, there are no liquid calories, diet sodas, or artificial sweeteners.
Why?
I think I can do it, but it's gonna be kind of sad. I love eating avocados. And chicken for breakfast will be weird.
I should have went to a buffet yesterday before I came in today.
And to help them stick to the diet, I'm actually going to reward Isabel with a professional photo shoot for her new Legree website after the 30-day challenge.
Cool. Wow.
But the catch is, the photos that we take, you have to use it on your website.
What?
So, and Max, if you can stick to it, we are going to get you 10 fully compensated buffets of your choice.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Now, the theory behind this boring diet is simple. It's a short reset that's supposed to change how food feels to you, so you stop chasing food for pleasure. Plus, each food is scientifically
Food for
chosen
pleasure?
to keep you really full. So while you can eat as
It's
much
one
as
of
you
the
want,
reasons we
your brain
eat.
just doesn't want to. And these effects should get more and more powerful every week, if they can stick to it.
I meal prepped some food for breakfast. I'm gonna have some shredded chicken with some carrots and some mashed potatoes. Hopefully this is kind of like an easier breakfast to eat. I don't know.
Just a lot of thoughts, like I can do it, and then you're thinking that you can't. But a lot of potatoes and chicken, yeah.
As expected, Max and Isabel are already struggling early on, with strong cravings for their usual foods. But that should slowly subside if they're able to make it through the most difficult first week.
Chicken for
easy to
breakfast,
me.
it just, I don't know, it just makes me feel very trapped. I'm not someone who really likes to eat a lot of meat, and I just really want to make sure that I get enough protein in. I noticed that I was starting to lose my appetite every time I did get hungry because I knew what I had to eat.
Think about a buffet. Even when you're stuffed, you can always make room for something new. New tastes that light up your brain's reward system, which is why you end up eating way past what your body actually needs. But when you keep foods simple and you stop constantly switching things up, that reward system, it doesn't get triggered as much. As a result, people naturally eat about 20 to 30% fewer calories, they lose more fat, and they keep it off more easily. And this effect, it actually gets stronger over time. In fact, in one study, people eating the same mac and cheese every single day ended up eating about 100 fewer calories less per meal by the end of the week, just because it became less exciting.
That's why I should do that.
Every lean, fit person I know, they tend to stick to very similar go-to meals every single day. This experiment, however, it takes that idea to the extreme.
Every time I think about food, it just images of a potato just pop in my head, like potato. Like I would be at work.
I can do that. That's what I used to do.
I mean, that's all.
A nicer version of this.
Potatoes, like just images of potatoes, just constantly.
Images of
popping out
potatoes
in my head every time I'm hungry.
Sorry, this dude's complaining about potatoes, and I'm thinking of potatoes, and I'm like, I'm so happy. Sorry, if you guys didn't know, when I was young, I used to be able. What I did was I would just boil whole potatoes, and I would just eat the whole thing without any seasoning, nothing. I just love potatoes. The problem was I was eating it with the skin on. So then I got indigestion after that. So what I need to do is remove the skin at least. Or get one of those like nice thin skin. Those the ones where you can eat the skin, right? But I think if you just boil it it's probably not advisable to eat it with the skin. I should try that
There
as a
is some
snack.
pretty crazy science behind Max's favorite food, potatoes. So back in 1995, a team of researchers wanted to figure out what foods keep you the fullest for longest. So they gave participants 240 calorie portions of 38 different foods. And then they tracked how full they felt over the next 2 hours. They then compared everything to plain white bread, which was set at a fullness score of 100. Here is how all the food scored. Potatoes absolutely crushed the rankings. And for the same calories, were 3 times more filling than white bread and 8 times more filling than Isabel's favorite treat,
croissants are so
croissants.
soft.
But here's the catch. Preparation matters. If you fry them, that advantage almost completely disappears, which is why we limited each meal to just 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And to boost the crazy effect of potatoes, that's where broccoli, carrots, and chicken breast come in. Fiber-rich vegetables and lean protein, they not only add a ton of volume and fullness for very few calories, but they also take more time and energy to digest. So your body burns more calories processing them. But the most powerful effects of this diet, they're not really going to kick in until after the first week, once their brain's food reward system starts to reset. The hard part is getting there.
We can finally stop eating dry chicken. So my friend lent me his sous vide. This is my first time using it. We got the water to 62 degrees and we will have these cooked in about an hour and a half or so.
Made some chicken waffles because she was tired of eating regular chicken. You said before. It's good.
Now at this rate, by the end of the 30 days, they're both going to have a PhD in cooking chicken and potatoes. But what's really interesting is they've both been weighing themselves every morning and logging it into my Built with Science Plus app. And based on their weight trends, accounting for the initial water weight drop, the app can actually estimate how many calories they've been eating, even though they haven't tracked a single calorie. And according to those estimates, Max was only eating about 1,800 calories per day, while Isabel was closer to 1,300. But here's the crazy part. Neither of them have complained.
Wait. I just spotted something. That's sauce. Is sauce part of it? She's cheating. She's taking sauce, bro. Plus, this looks like more than a tablespoon worth of oil on her potatoes. Look at how greasy it looks across the board. It doesn't look like that if you cooked it without oil. She's using a lot of extra calories, just so you know.
100. But here's the crazy part. Neither of them have complained once about being hungry. In fact, it's been the opposite. They've actually struggled to eat enough. And with week 1 coming to an end, they're finally starting to feel some of the positive effects of the diet.
I feel a lot better. I feel like I've kind of settled down all my emotions.
Yeah, usually week 1 is the hardest.
Now. I have mental clarity, good energy, consistent energy, and no crashes throughout the day.
I have mentally accepted this challenge. Initially, I was honestly very frustrated and irritated because, like I said, I had no idea what to expect for this experiment. My body, I think, on a physical level, has also started to accept this diet.
Now, as for the physical results, after just 1 week, both of their bodies had visually tightened up and their measurements revealed some pretty insane changes. It's down over 3 centimeters.
Well, I did lose like quite a bit, like 5 pounds or something.
Holy or something like that. What do you mean something like that? 5 pounds is crazy for a week. Isabel is also down 1.5 centimeters on the waist.
Okay.
Which is
good.
Which is crazy.
The chicken.
I've been tracking my weight. I feel like it's not consistently going down, but it's like up a pound, down a pound, up a pound, down 2 pounds. Like it's just like fluctuates every day.
And girls have learned the weight scale is time of the month and everything, but your waist definitely went down. Now, even though they've seen some fast results, the goal of this experiment isn't to have them eat this extreme diet forever. It's to reset how their brain responds to food and then gradually move towards a more flexible approach that they can actually stick to long term. In fact, later on, I'll show you how applying just a fraction of this diet can make your fat loss way easier. And since Isabel absolutely cannot handle another day of chicken for breakfast, I'm letting them add in 3 different protein options. But there's a catch. They can only choose one.
Oh, yeah, that would have helped a lot.
We have eggs, we have Greek yogurt, and we have protein powder.
I think I'll do eggs.
Max?
I don't need it. I think I'm just gonna keep going. I'm seeing good results with what I got. And then I'm really curious about what's gonna happen in 30 days.
I admire your choice. I am a little scared for you, but I believe in you. And just like that, the experiment now takes two very different paths. Isabella adds eggs, while Max decides to push the original diet even further. But what's perhaps the hardest part about this diet is what they've been missing out on, especially since this video was filmed during the
family
holidays.
gathering.
I've been feeling a lot of FOMO lately, so the fear of missing out here. I was invited to a potluck, a birthday potluck social, and
yeah, this is the hardest part of dieting. People don't get it. One of the hardest part about sticking to your diet isn't the self-discipline. You can do it by yourself, but the moment there's a social event, the moment someone invites you for something, and then they'll be like, come on lah, it's okay lah, it's just one day, and you break that 1 day cycle, that's when you're gone, you lose it. It's really a commitment when you have it's that's why, and I break it down to everything in life, right? Everyone knows that to succeed, you need to have a plan. So there's a clear plan. Everyone knows that to succeed, you need to stick to the plan, be consistent with it. That's what he's been doing. But one thing people don't tell you about your plans and you wanting to succeed is that everyone around you, whether intentionally or not, has a tendency to try to they're not trying to hold you back, but because they don't understand your commitment and your plan, they tend to come and disrupt it. And you just have to stick to it. If it's something you want, you just have to stick to it. Easier said than done. And I'm not saying it's easy. I've gone through, it's not easy for me also in my own plans as a whole, not just fitness or diet plans, any kind of plan. Even take this streaming, for example. It's a commitment by me, right? I have to. Like, I'm feeling a bit off today. I really wanted to just let's just shower and go to sleep early. But if this is what I'm going to do and experiment with, this is something I need to stick to. If my schedule says Mondays and Tuesdays, 9 to 11, that's what I got to do. At least this is my commitment to myself. So one thing you have to realize is if you can't keep promises with yourself, then who else can you keep promises with?
Went to this grand opening of my friend's bakery, Isaac's Bakery, baking factory. So I went, and then I realized I couldn't even sample anything. I can't even try it.
Yeah.
Just a lot of missing out on stuff. We had family lunch today, and I also missed out on that.
Okay, so to balance back the other thing, that's why. So obviously this is an extreme video, an extreme example that people are using, that we are doing an experiment on. So that's why he's committed to this for just 30 days. Having said that, in the real world, in your own real life, there is a balance to it. That's why you don't have to do it as strictly. It's just you got to limit. You have to learn to limit a little bit, like maybe one of the events or two of the events. Then you try to cut down other days, or you're going to miss a workout here and there, stuff like that. But the overall plan is still going to go on, and you have to be clear about it. But again, there will be challenges, and most of the time it's the social challenge that's the hardest.
Would almost be no point of me going and just watching them eat, right?
Oh, for dinner, what do you got?
Broccoli. Yum.
Luckily, Max has found some other ways to stay busy.
I replaced that with drinking tea, reading books, and planning some sort of activity with my friends that doesn't revolve around eating. That helped me eliminate that bad habit and replaced it with good habits.
Now, this is actually one of the biggest benefits of this diet. Most people don't realize how many decisions they make around food every single day. Where to eat, what to order, how much to have. It can get draining. But when you repeat the same 3 or 4 meals, the decision is already made for you. And that leaves more mental energy and willpower for everything else. Resisting junk food at night, focusing on work, and crushing your workouts, which are especially important here because if Max and Isabel continue losing weight this quickly, without proper training, a lot of that weight loss is going to be from muscle rather than fat, which is why I've given both of them access to our Built with Science Plus app to help guide them with their workouts every single week. And after 2 weeks, neither Max nor Isabel has broken the diet. And Max is down another 3 centimeters off his weight. It's honestly one of the fastest waist reductions I've ever seen. What about cravings at this point?
No, maybe here and there if I start chatting about it, but then it goes away.
No, because you already know the plan for the food, so you don't have to think about it. So that's why you don't bother overthinking about food.
Really craving too much things. It's kind of been a habit now that I wake up, go to the gym. That's the first thing I do.
Yeah.
And then when I do feel hungry, I eat my chicken and potatoes that I've prepared, and then there's no craving. So it's really weird how it's just become a habit that
That's all I eat. It's really weird. Last time you were at 71 centimeters, and she's down. She's down to 70 centimeters.
Okay.
I don't think you realize a centimeter a week is like, that's a lot.
Plus, for this week, we're gonna add some special ingredients to Isabel's diet.
Oh, I'm very excited.
Orange, tomato, avocado, Greek yogurt, and bok choy.
She's gonna go avocado.
So weird though.
She said she like avocado.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
Yeah.
And these additions weren't chosen randomly. These foods not only provide more nutrients and color, but orange is ranked as the most filling fruit in the satiety study from earlier. Whereas bok choy is extremely low calorie and one of Isabel's favorites, and Greek yogurt just gives her another lean protein option to mix things up.
The only thing though, for the fats, you know how you've been limited to just like 1 tablespoon of olive oil? It's gonna be half an avocado.
Okay.
So you have to choose like tablespoon of olive oil, half an avocado.
Oh,
whatever.
got it. Okay.
But that's not it. We're also adding 1 treat meal per week. In the research world, this is called a planned hedonic deviation. Basically, a deliberate temporary break from your normal routine. And it can help keep your social life intact and give you a mental and physical boost. And research suggests this actually leads to better
The
long-term
cheat meal
results
concept
compared
lah.
to staying strict every single day.
You've been working so hard.
The
that
cheat
I
meal
think you
concept now,
deserve
come on.
Something other than chicken and potatoes.
Oh, sushi.
But I'm curious, after weeks of eating the same healthy foods, how would their bodies react? And could this actually trigger their cravings instead of suppress them?
No.
I think it would
If you
make
stay
it
disciplined,
harder
just
'cause
one,
it would
but-
distract you from your habits, because then you'd be like, oh, this is so good. Let's just, why not get another day of this?
There's a bit of
I
that, but
definitely thought it would spike like more cravings, so I was a little worried to have it. But honestly, I feel totally fine. I feel like it's been easy just to kind of get back into routine again today.
And since Max declined my offer to add more ingredients last time, I'm gonna try again and offer him the exact same things I gave to Isabel.
Plus, under here, I have 4 more food ingredients that you can add into your diet.
Oh, okay. I think that would help. But I don't know. I've already committed to that, right? So I've already put in so much effort into maintaining that, and I've already had a treat meal. That
P. Sorry, I was just thinking of this game that I'm going to be playing with the team tomorrow. I got enough pieces to play now. Maybe, let's see how lah. It won't be easy, but at least you can go one by one. Let's see how they solve it. Anyway, back to the video.
I think I almost gotta keep going.
I like this guy's commitment. I felt that that's what I would do as well.
He is officially sticking to the strict diet for the rest of the experiment. And while I do respect his decision, there is a serious problem he's overlooking. I plugged in your current diet into
yes,
our
I thought so.
App.
Nutrition.
I looked at the micronutrients, and these are the big ones that you're not getting enough of. It would be a good idea to start supplementing these. I am rooting for.
Good job, dude. Good job looking out for his nutrition. So one more thing that a lot of people overlook when they're dieting and they're going with just a few foods and going all in this way is they forget their nutrition, because you're not getting a well-balanced or all-round all the different vitamins and minerals you need, because you're only eating a few food options. So whatever is lacking for that particular, like again, broccoli, tons of nutrients, tons of vitamins, but there is some deficiency. So in this case, like you see, you go backward, magnesium is a bit low.
Not
just that. I think I saw vitamin D is a bit low.
Diet, into
let's have a look again.
Our Little Science app. I looked at the
see vitamin D will be low because you don't get it much. You're eating chicken breast, broccoli, carrots, potatoes. Yeah, not much.
And these are the big ones.
Zinc, magnesium. Yeah, so he needs a bit of extra supplements.
Start supplementing with these. I am rooting for you. Yeah. I honestly was not expecting this. On the other hand, Isabel has been enjoying her new foods, and her weight has continued to trend down. But there is one challenge she's dealing with that Max honestly just can't relate to: the menstrual cycle. So during this time of month, hunger and cravings can ramp up, which can make consistency harder. And you often hear that women need to completely change their diets or workouts around this time. But there's actually no strong evidence supporting these changes. Instead, the research suggests keeping the overall structure the same and instead just listening to your body. So for Isabel, that just meant making small adjustments without breaking the plan. And for her, this meant increasing her meal volume by adding some more potatoes and managing her cravings with simple things like tea or gum. But while Isabel was handling that like a champ, Max just might have hit his breaking point.
I just can't take this anymore. Just this chicken breast and potato diet, I just had enough. I got to the gym yesterday, I just laid on the mat for a solid 15 minutes.
That's fine,
mostly
dude.
The thoughts. Every time I stop and think about something, I spiral down this deep hole. Am I making progress? Am I getting leaner? I don't know.
You look like you are, dude.
I can't really tell. I think I am. People are saying you're getting smaller.
It definitely sounds frustrated.
Like, I'm getting smaller. That's not good.
Max is
no, dude. I mean, I realize a lot of the very lean, jacked guys, as long as your body fat is low, usually you're very small also.
I usually recommend. So muscle loss was my biggest concern. Luckily, research suggests that as long as your diet is short, protein stays high, and you're training hard using a solid program, then you should be able to maintain your muscle even with rapid weight loss. But whether or not that would actually hold true here, I honestly didn't know. And since losing muscle was Max's biggest fear going into this, I'm honestly a little nervous what to expect in their final scans.
All right, everybody, I just finished my last workout.
Yeah. What? Yeah, send me the file. Oh, okay. 11 o'clock.
We're going to demolish our last couple chicken breasts before the DEXA scan, and we are done. We are done with this challenge. Some progress. The last little push here.
Oh, see this guy flexing.
I'm actually finding the last few days quite challenging, to be honest.
Just like you're almost there.
Because I am also in the end part of my cycle, which tends to make me feel more bloated, more puffy, feeling like I'm comparing that versus day one. I'm just not seeing like a huge difference.
Okay, so I have your DEXA scan results. Well, first off, before I show you the DEXA scan results, what's the first thing that you're gonna eat after this?
I think I'll have a steak and because I haven't had fruit in a very long time.
What about you? Some eggs?
Some blueberry pancakes.
Blueberry pancakes, that's swing. Sounds like you had that plan for a while.
Yeah.
Isabel, in the last 30 days, you lost 5 pounds of fat.
Oh, okay.
And your body fat went from 31% down to 28%.
Oh, 2%. That's
you
huge.
gained about half a pound of lean mass.
Oh, really?
Which means you built some muscle.
Oh.
in the process as well. Like, that's crazy. I don't think you realize for 30 days, especially for women at your body weight, body size, like that's a huge change. Typically we see maybe 1% or a 2% drop in body fat percentage per month. So the fact that you got a 3% drop, plus built muscle, plus lost 5 pounds of fat,
No,
like,
I'm really
that's amazing.
with that. That's really
That's
cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
In the last 30 days, you lost 14 pounds of fat.
Bro.
Wow. Whoa. Whoa, that's
14
insane.
pounds
A fat.
of fat.
Wow.
30
It's
days.
harder for girls, of course,
Crazy.
because she has a menstrual
That
cycle
is
as well.
insane.
Yeah.
That's not even something I recommend, but you did it. Holy
That's
crap.
crazy.
And your muscle stayed the same.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Based on the scans, it doesn't seem like you lost any muscle.
Wow.
Now your body fat percentage, you started at 19.3%, and today you are at 12.9%.
Bro, that's a lot. That's a huge drop. Let's say 13. It's about 6.4%. That's a lot of body fat, bro. Yeah, he is a lot leaner.
Whoa. I didn't expect that.
I think for people who don't really do this or not thinking about it, these are some huge numbers. It doesn't look very impressive. A number like, oh yeah, 14 pounds. Is that a big number? Because you've seen stuff like The Biggest Losers and they lost like 100 over pounds and stuff. But that last few part, that normal human portion that we deal with, it's not easy. It's quite a big amount.
It's your special diet.
12.9%.
You've discovered something.
That's
I
insane.
think this is a breakthrough in science.
No, I don't think you realize.
Sorry, quick book message. Sorry guys, I got a bit of a work thing. Give me a sec. Streaming.
That's 14 pounds of fat and going from 19 to 12.9.
Yeah,
That's insane. In 30 days.
Yeah.
Bro, if I can lose 5% body fat, I'll be so happy.
I don't think that was possible either.
Now, to be honest, I was very worried about giving him buffets as a prize after such an extreme challenge, with the worry that he'd just gain all the weight back. He actually decided to treat his friends and family, making up for the moments he missed during the challenge.
My sleep was actually better. I felt like I was sleeping more and having better quality sleep.
I felt really
Where
proud
does he
after
sleep on the
hearing
couch?
my DEXA
Couch.
results, just because, I mean, I can't compare my progress to Max because obviously
No,
a
dude,
guy
you
versus-
shouldn't be comparing, okay? You got your own journey, own shit to do. He got his own shit to do. You got your own challenges. He has his own challenges.
It's so different, just everything. So comparing to where I was before to now, I feel really proud of like losing 5 pounds of fat. And I've never been on like a weight loss journey or tried to, you know, intentionally lose like weight.
And the good news is, even if you apply some of the basic principles from this experiment, it can still get you really solid results. But for me personally, I'm planning to give the full diet a shot during my next fat loss phase, which is why we've created 2 free 30-day guides. CPB Strict, which follows Max's diet, and CPB Flex, which gradually adds flexibility every week. And to get them for free, all you have to do is start a free 2-week trial of our Built with Science Plus app. The app is going to create personalized workouts for you and also lets you track your daily weight. And if you opt into our experiment, you're going to help us test how these diets compare against normal calorie counting using anonymous data. You can sign up using the link in the description box down below or by scanning this QR code. And as soon as you do, you're going to get your guide instantly emailed for you to keep forever. And you can check out this video next if you want a longer, sustainable plan that took the mesh from this to this. Thanks so much.
Whoa. No. Okay, I want to play some games. Let me just play some random games. Oh, actually, not random. I've got games that I want to play. Hold on. Yes, gaming mode. Gaming mode doesn't show my face. Oh, there you are. I can see myself again. Oh, crazy. Anyway. Oh no, wrong game for the moment. Active game. This game first. Oh my god. Honestly, I'm feeling a bit shit today. My throat is... I don't even know what happened. I was doing fine. I think I was traveling last week. That's why I'm a bit hitty. As Dr. Jason said, hittiness, bro. Hittiness. The hittiness is killing me. Actually, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's get this dude on. We're gonna do our quest, and our quest is this: 3 synergies with archers. What does archer like to synergize with? A ranger, it is then. Ranger. Oh, 3 synergies. You can do capitalist, hero, save. This one. 3 entrepreneurs, critical orders. I should get this. Hunter go last. If I use hunter, can. Yeah, okay lah. This one. Goblin hunter. Okay. I want to farm this game. In case you guys didn't. Oh no, wrong. No. Why did I press start? Back. I don't know if you guys know, I've been farming this game like crazy. This game is yeah, whatever. So I just love farming this game. It's so fun to me. I'm like semi-addicted to it. Not addicted to it, just semi-addicted to it. This one. Defend. Okay. Open a coffee in Whiskey Wood. Where's Whiskey Wood? Use retired Paul Ratchel. Here it is. Easy. So I was talking to you guys about a game that I was trying to play with my team, right? Oh, wait, a bit loud. A game, it's like a team building game I learned somewhere. Basically what you are supposed to do is you get like a bunch of shapes, random shapes. The more random and like not when I say random, I mean like it's not like square, circle kind of thing. The more random the shapes, the better. How do I zoom out of it? Hold on. Is there a way I can reduce the sound? Okay, no, it's just my sound. Can you guys hear me though? I can't tell how much sound it's causing. I'm just going to reduce it a bit so sound is able. So the more random the shapes, better. So what you want to do is roughly try to get everyone in like teams of 8 to 10 at least. So the more people in the team, it's a bit harder for the team because the game relies on communication. Everyone needs to talk to each other, but at the same time they'll be blindfolded, so they can only speak, they cannot see. So the more people you can put in the team, the harder, but you don't have to do too many, right? If you do anything more than 10, it might get too difficult. So 8 to 10 is a nice sweet spot. You draw a bunch of shapes, shapes. So you want to target at least 2 shapes per person. Could be some might have 3. That's what you do, and you put them all in a circle, blindfold all of them, give them a bunch of shapes, and ask them to guess or work together to figure out what are the shapes. Again, one thing, the shapes have to each have their own color as well, so you can repeat shapes but different colors. So everyone has, as a team, they need to figure out. I'm sure you guys get the sense of the game by now, right? So that's how it's supposed to work. Kill this goblin, kill this goblin, kill this goblin. So what's going to kill me? Damn your box. Oh, playing on the PC is much easier. Ooh, find this guy. This is one of the guys I must kill to get what I want. Reroll. I like this one because it's the game of fun. Nice, rolling. The one is pretty useful. Trying to get the revive thing. I don't know. Anyway, that's one game. I really wanted to do this other game with my team. I don't know if you guys heard of Topology. It's really cool. It's like quite a fun sort of it's a fun personally test kind of thing. If you guys don't know, you should Google it, Topology, where you sort of just read stories to people and then you think about it. Well, it uses stories, scenario stories for you, and how you might react or process those stories as a way to get to know yourself better. You know what? Maybe we can do that actually. We could try Topology out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check out a story later, and then I'm going to just read it to you guys, and then you guys can go through it with me. But actually no, I can't. For Topology, right, is something that you sort of have to do with a live audience. It doesn't make sense if you guys watch it later following. Unless, I mean, I could share with you guys like my take and my answers, but it's not quite the same, you know. Don't do this time. So I don't know. Speed, maybe just farm from the mode. More bats coming, more bosses coming in. Gotta push him back. I don't know, this throat thing is really pissing me off. This is just me farming. I wonder if this is even fun for you guys to watch. Ooh, boss coming. This one. I have enough money to do this. Means I didn't unlock the revive, I think. Yeah, I suspect I didn't unlock the revive. That's why I'm still stuck. This. That's right. Okay, boring. Okay. One thing I do want to rant about today is that at work, whether it's loud for you guys, but for me it's fine. We just check. Yeah, it can be a bit loud. Maybe I should. Is there a way for me to reduce sound? Yeah. This. Because you don't need to hear the game much. I'll be here. Listen to me, okay? So, I don't really want to talk about work because, not because I love complaining about work. I'm not really complaining, just commenting and airing my grievances about work. But the problem is, wait, come on, give me that revive thing. Sin. But why I don't like doing it is because I'm still affiliated with the company, right? I can't be like airing out this stuff in public. Anyway, who cares? Not like you guys know where I work, so. So we were going down to an area to think of it as going down the ground to check out how our customers are responding to us or like us or not. And obviously, well, not obviously, but just so you guys know, there's like a local person there that manages that area. So as we go down to the area and we're like interviewing them and getting feedback from him, he's meant to sort of take note of what are their concerns so that all those can be raised later, right? Like you say, oh, this area, these guys are generally concerned about this and this A and B issues. And he finally sent me a summary, and it's like most of it is just like, oh, everything is okay. They say everything is okay. I'm like, I know, dude, but that's the whole point is you're supposed to find out what is wrong so that we can talk to them about it and understand how we can support them better. Anyway, I know it's hard for you guys to understand because I can't reveal too much info, but at the same time, I just look pissed at it. Okay, so where's the guy coming? Where's the purple guy? Oh, it's up there. Actually, does it matter? It's better to get money, right? Money, what does money do for me? Yeah, it's better to get money actually. Like this one. Man, no fun without the great chicken. It's very hard for you to keep the thing going. Are any of you trying to lose weight or work out more? I was just talking to my colleague today, right? And she likes going to the gym. She wants to stay fit and train. So I asked her what was the reason, why do you go to the gym? One thing she said was that she wanted to train now so that she will stay, well, I wouldn't say exactly like fit, but she's training for the future, right? She doesn't want to be, she wants to stay strong for when she's older. And I told her, I absolutely get that. One of the reasons I train in the gym every day or every other day is really because I want to stay strong. Because you hear so many people just saying, like, complaining about how, oh, I'm getting old here, I'm getting old there. Wait, I didn't get the this one. I'm getting old here, I'm getting old there, you know. That's what happens when you're older lah, stuff like that, bullshit like that. And I'm like, it's not wrong. it's true, but at the same time, like, for me, it's a bit like loserish to just accept that, oh, that's all that is, oh, it's because I'm just getting old and that's it. I really believe, based on my experience, that you can train or prepare for it. You don't have to accept like, oh, I just have to get old, that's it, and it's all, and I get older, my knees are going to hurt, I won't be able to play badminton, my back's going to hurt and everything. But you can train for it, that's the thing, which is what I'm doing. Like, people don't know that before I even started playing badminton, I used to have like a really bad left knee. Like, it hurt, like running and stuff or just squatting really, it hurts. But I decided to train. I was just doing squats and everything, and then at some point it just doesn't hurt anymore. In fact, I started playing badminton more and everything. I use my right leg and my right knee more, and that's the part that hurts now. But again, same thing. What I did was I just go to the gym, I make it a point to train, and I'm all good. So if I play too much badminton, for example, then it will hurt a little bit more. But if I do train before going to playing, before I go to play badminton, then it's fine. It doesn't hurt at all. Yeah, so I realized it's really just in the end all about the training. Like, are you going to train for it or not? Rather than just like complaining about it and saying like, oh, I'm old, this is inevitable. Lame. I think it's lame. So I don't accept, I don't subscribe to that way of viewing things, at least. Not that much. Can we charm? We should try charming though. Stuff like that. Whatever, that's done. Sorry, what's the progress? That one, okay, I know how to do. Just so you know, I'm just farming the same stuff again and again. I'm basically trying to max out my ascensions on this, so you guys are just watching me play this for fun. Basically, I've invited you guys, as the stream promises, to my personal rant session. I'm really just ranting, guys. Like, I'm not doing anything more than that. I'm really just ranting. Nice. What I want to do is this. Oh my god. I'm really getting a cold. That's my biggest concern. Maybe I'm going to die. Damn it. I'm really going to die. That what happens if tomorrow I go to work and I can't go to work. I have prepared everything already. Anyway, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah, gym and training. That's why I have one of my best friends. He said, he really helped me put this in a bit of perspective. He said, games are for playing. So like, you have fun and so you play games. But gym or training is to strengthen you. Basically, you train so you can play the game better. You don't just play the game. So there's a training portion to it, and then there's a playing portion to it, right? What are these cats doing to me? Okay, I need a pee. Do you think if I go pee I will die? But I've already completed the quest actually. They don't need to keep completing more. Do I need to do anything? But completing this all the way to 15 minutes, I think, usually completes the other quests as well. Didn't get any of the things. Anyway, we're leaving here. I really need to pee. I've been drinking so much water. Be right back. Guys, I got bad news. I'm not in good shape. I feel like I'm dying. I'm almost dying, guys. If I die, tell my wife that I love her. I'm not sure. I should have probably written a will before deciding to die. But you guys will help me out, right? You can share this recording and let people know that like I wasn't murdered except by maybe COVID that's killing me. I'm dying. If I die young, maybe something made of roses. Oh, finally I got this. Got time. Self-level up. Is that what kind of going on? Let me get my level 5. Attack myself. And this guy, I don't really like this freezing thing because it stops them from coming in. The guide I read, if you're farming for gold, you don't want that freezing thing. I forgot what they called it, but yeah, you just don't want it. 20 seconds until the death comes out and kill me. You know, this game is so addictive. I've been just playing and farming it indefinitely. I don't even know why I'm doing it. It's just fun, dude. Anyone thinking about buying this? Oh, evil. Oh, darn. I haven't done this yet. Actually, very easy. I'll teach you how to cheat that one. You know that same map I was on? This one. And then what you do is, you do this tree. Hit it. And then it's right there. There it is. Okay, done. You got it. See? I'm a cheater. Well, I'm not really a cheater. I'm just a hacker. Just call me Hacker Man. Okay, what I want to ban is things like this. Actually, right, it's just one more level only lah. Whether I ban anything or not, so it doesn't matter one lah. Like that. Like that. I don't know. Start. This one. Level 6. The most important one is actually just the first few levels. Everything after that, no biggie. I just need 4,000. Ooh, I get to choose what I want. So now. I just need this to reach 4,000 to farm. And I got great Jubilee. I don't know about that. I feel like I'll probably just hit the bed soon in the next like 30 minutes maybe. What's the time now? It's 10:19. I'll probably head off a bit earlier than I usually would. Because I'm really feeling it now. Or after farming a little bit more, I'll probably just react to 1 or 2 videos. Well, just one more. I mean, you can unwind with an Aspen Go video. Just end for the night. What I've really been having fun is definitely just reacting to some videos. There are a few games, I guess. Ooh, now that you guys mentioned games, right? Let me just do a quick check out Steam. Okay, you guys stare at that page. I will go to my store page. Store page again. And just check out calendar recommendations. 26th January. Anything fun came out today? Oh, this RIP thing. But I recall it not being very completed. There's this Arcadium bullet hell action roguelike. Take a play, but this stuff are usually just expensive. I like free games, you know. Typing break, maybe I'll do that. High Guard coming out. Any free games? No, I don't see any. Except this Duet Night Abyss DNA. No thanks. Latifer, Dune Hero. Play solo or with friends. Action roguelike, class level up, powerful items, bullet hell, top down shooter. Consider. What's this about? About this like a. It's a demo. Unlock in an hour. It's good. I mean, leave it be and see how. Next final thing is just general recommendation. Okay, let me just go to store. It's a play-up game. Free weekend, no rest for the wicked. Souls like, no thanks. Do I look like I want to play a Souls like? I played one for a moment and it was like so frustrating. I just decided to stop. This game looks nice. Escape from Ever After. Looks nice and clean, to be honest. Blade and Soul Hero. MMORPG team. From developers and publishers, you know. Of Life and Land. Simulation-based building. 61 ringgit, sorry. Do I look like I pay for games? Cloud Hyum. Didn't quite enjoy it. Reverse 1999. Okay, quick check. This Arcadium Space Odyssey thing is going to be released in about an hour. RIP is Reincarnation Insurance Program, 30 ringgit. It looks like it could be cool. Don't know. Dune Hero, very positive, 25 ringgit. I'm not sure whether I like any of them. We're just gonna stick to this game for now. So I'm gonna talk crap into your ears. See, one thing is, I remember them saying something like 25%. So 40 levels only at maximum. Should I choose money or should I balance out those two lah? power up here, still this one. Then I want this, and then I want this. Oh, I can do that. Darn it. Maybe more euros then. Oh, looks like I have a work message. Hold on, give me a sec. So what's up? Okay. Back to stream. The thing is, there's so many scammers in the world these days, right? So my team, we reach out to customers, and one of the customers came back and said, "Hey, is this you guys? It looks like a scam." And honestly, I can't answer. The company is so big. I need to check and be sure. But that's what happens when you're in a big company. And they don't choose to do things properly. Then it just makes the company look like a scam, you know? You do? Not in my control, really. Hey. Maximize. I need to maximize my EXP, you know? Yeah. Yeah, maximize my returns. Blue thing there. Blue purple box there. So many scam stuff going on. I tell you, right? That's why I tell my company that we need to we need to use proper, like, legitimate accounts to do our blast. But these guys are just like, oh no, it's expensive. That's because I'm like, yeah, then might as well don't do, because it's not like there's no cost, you know. There's a cost to the person who is using their own money or whatever to do it. I don't know, it's a very cheapo way to look at stuff. But who am I? I'm just a small potato. Who am I to criticize all these high-level smart people, smarter than me people? We do what we can based on the working level. That's all I can say. To the best of our ability, that's all I'm willing to do. If you don't see value in, you know, like a proper communications or proper blasting method, then who am I to tell you that you must use a certain way? Oh, I tell you, I'm really like, my nose is just running and everything. Tough. Yay, so many more. Like, am I almost done? Oh my gosh, that's a long way more. Full power. So this, come on, give me like 3 or 5. Come on, kill them all, my cats. Kill them all. The more you guys kill, the easier for me to... Yeah, see? Yeah, give me this. What's this called? Soul Eater. Give me the Soul Eater so I can eat everyone's soul. What's this? Laurel. I don't need laurel. Cat's fighting. Cat's fighting is great fighting actually. Yeah, because it does a lot of damage. Cat fights do a lot of damage, so you guys know. One of the most painful skills in this game. Because it supposedly can scale infinitely. I need to increase the speed. I want to farm faster. Yeah, something like that, bro. Something like that. Yeah, so much levels. There you go. Let me see. Love this part because they just give so much XP. The density is so high, they just sort of like die together. First. Let's go down. Yeah, 5. Oh my god, this all just makes things harder. Yeah, we got them all. Now we can just stick. Okay. Now it's just like that. Every few minutes it just sucks everything in for me. Yeah. Oh. Oh. It's not kidding me. Everything died. 580. How many minutes? Should get bigger. Stepwise. Nice, I got extra fusion sprout. Everything is high level. Okay. Which would you guys rather have, sore throat or flu? I was just bragging that I prefer having like the flu, cough, than sore throat. But that's the thing, right? It's like I have that sore throat thing anyway now with this cough, so it's not much better. Honestly, I suddenly realized I could have gotten this for my sister-in-law because she wasn't feeling great yesterday. Obviously, I'm not blaming her, but so then it spreads lah. Maybe I'm weak, you know. Anyone falls sick around me, then I get the sickness as well. Eh, sian lah. A bit sian lor, but what to do? I don't know. 你要怎样? Okay, so fun. Look at all them dying. Then minutes of this. I wonder whether I can get the money one. Look at them all getting blown apart. See a bit. My connect 153. Yeah. I know my wife is watching, but here it's like something outside. Yeah, but back to the original question, what would you rather have? Cough or sore throat? Personally, I prefer cough. Like, I feel like when I cough, there's a sense of relief to it. Whereas sore throat is just like that constant pain that's always there again and again and it never goes away. So I'm gonna go I need more money. There you go, give me money. Money! Oh man, you're supposed to give me money, dude. I don't know what any of this does. Just get this thing. Just the one thing I got to put on and get money. Money! Come on, give me money. Money! Sian lah, give me money lah, dude. Healing is double. Lame shit, bro. This is me gaming. Of speed. The only problem with this, I'm not getting money. I want money. I'm leveling, but it's not nothing. I need money. On it. Finally. Start. Let's go. Planner Bazaar. That's where we're going. We got this too. This. Oh no, this. This one I don't need. This is good. Other than that, honestly, probably this too. Okay. Quit. Power up. Okay, just nice. Let's go. Let me find this first. This is the hardest. So, do I want this or do I want this? I go for so long. Well, this one helps me level a lot more. Nice. Oh, nice. I got this. This is perfect. Yep, let's go, let's go. My daughter wants an ukui for CNY. I can't remember what ukui is, but I think it's from a game. 这种乌龟你也要呀？对了，阿瑟咯。Oh! I like this. I want this guy. Come on, bro. Alright. Yes, this is what I need. This will all strengthen very quickly. Yes, give me that. That will blow up my stats in a very quick manner. And then just nice like this. So what it does is this gives cooldown. This guy has a chance to spawn all the light source around me, and light source has a high chance to drop food, the chicken, and the chicken will synergize with this hidden anathema food pickups, which will make me gain stats. Stacks with luck as well. Let's see how much. Yeah, a lot of stuff coming. Whoa, look at that. I'm not shooting down this one. Let's just get down with this one. Oh, my weapons are maxed. I still need that revive rubbish. It's not coming to me. Oh yeah, this one's great. Thank you so much for explaining about my levels. Oh my god, how do I miss those purple stuff? The one thing I want is this one. I need to do this and then this. Go get this. Nice, that's why I need it. Or die so quickly. Just need to do this last part. Hopefully I get another Arcana and I'm good to go. Yeah, I like the setup. Strong in this way. And this one just extracts. Wow, shit, I'm quite sleepy. Tired. Shower. On my wife out some stuff. And then sleep. Prepare for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day for me. Sleep. Level. Let's get one of this money. Come on, give me money. Okay, I think I'm about there. After this, we're gonna maybe watch one more short video, one or two more, like the short clip stuff. We don't go for that. No, I wanted to react to Victor Tan, the Asian guy, but in general, anything more controversial, I would like to just stay away from it for now. I can't remember if I said this or just ranting to my wife, because I don't think I am in a position where I can just say everything that I want to say, so I won't react to that because there are consequences. Now, look. if I'm not affiliated with a company and all that, sure, by all means. The thing is, whatever I say and do now can affect my company and other people's livelihoods and stuff. So I think it's only responsible that I moderate to a certain extent what I could share out to the world. It's not be unfair to my company also, man. Just imagine your own staff walking around the world talking crap. People like, STFU, dude, like, dude, you don't have a right to just say what you want as long as you're associated with our company. You know what I mean? All mixed up. So gaining our EXP. Oh nice. That's what I'm talking about. Go feeling. Okay. At least I can't go feeling for that. Get that all farmed up. My throat really feels like fun. I feel like I've definitely caught some kind of bug. One more minute. God of Death got me, the Reaper got me. Great. Oh yeah, this guy did the most. Oh, this guy did the most damage. This guy did the most damage per second. Progress is great. That's this. This one. This. We have to get the. Yep. Hey, this guy. I need this guy. Yes, more mission. Yeah, EXP. Oh no, I'm dying. No, yeah, I didn't get my Jubilee, that's why. Walk speed. I wish I could ban this rubbish. Almost there. Nice. Alright. Oh, I actually almost fell asleep. No, actually, it's more accurate to say I actually did fall asleep for a moment there. Okay, I'm going to finish off this run and I'm heading off, guys. I don't want to deal with being sleepy at all. Seven minutes. Okay, I'm not. And I'm not the goal guy. So my goal is going up. I got stuck in or something. How much that game do I have? Only 60, not so much. Oh my god, I almost missed out this thing, man. In my super... Luckily I saw, but how come I didn't complete the quest? So... I wasted my time coming in here for no reason. Yeah, that's so. You believe it? This gun should be enough to kill a lot of things. I couldn't like ignore banish the rest, so wow. So pretty. The flashing lights. And then this gives you guys headache or something. Oh my god. I really did this for this. Oh well. It is 11. I've been here for the promised time. I mean, it's not like I'm just rushing off to leave you guys and stuff, but it has been a long day. I'm feeling like crap. I don't know. Oh, I'm starting just leveling like mad. A bit. I mean, people come. Yeah, die. Yeah, just nice. Up. So we're gonna ban stuff that we don't want to see. Stuff like this, stuff like this. Drive 3. Get out of this one quite fast, right? Okay, never mind. I have to stick to my timing. And I'll think about other games that we can play. It has been a long day for me. I'm going to go off. If there's anything to watch. No. Nothing in particular. This. Yeah, I'm good. Ooh. No. Okay. There is something we can watch. Okay, let's just do to wrap up. Let's just do one of these. Okay. What's going on here?
No way. He has this woman who's running for Congress and he's crashing out.
What?
He's crashing out while she's on camera. She's just like sitting there next to him. Who is this?
You embrace terrorism. No, we don't. No, that's Asmongold is down the line, chatter. No, we actually.
I like terrorism. We know that everybody knows this.
Yeah,
about me.
obviously.
Oppose terrorism. The American government terrorizing the good people of Minneapolis is something that we think is disgusting, is repugnant, and that's why you know we're all.
ICE are the ones that are the terrorists. I wonder what it must be to be like a random person that lives in one of these areas that's being oppressed by like legitimate terrorism, killed and raped for disagreeing with them, and then you have to hear some like American sitting in a $1 million fucking mansion talking about how no, the real terrorists are the people that are removing illegal aliens from the country. Like, how can you do that?
So you didn't understand, I think. It's a normal confusion. Me and Asmongold, we look pretty similar to one another.
Oh my god, dude.
Shit, huh?
Let me handle this, Mr. Baldy. You guys might not know this, but while our Baltimore sports a pure natural ratsness on his head, the Ottoman here is a complete fraud. His whole hairline is as fake as his socialism larping
Really?
and his dick don't work.
I use Propecia, but the thing about Propecia is that it does have a chance of just destroying your dick.
You talking shit, talking about how I look. You have a guest on your stream, and you're thinking about me.
Because he looks like shit. He doesn't, you know, wash himself. He wears like a dirty, crusty t-shirt all the time.
This is a nice shirt. What do you
I
mean? This is a
think
nice shirt. Here's really what
There
is
might
this?
be a
What's
chance
this clip?
that Hassan is in love with Asmongold.
Guys, Hassan probably smells bad all the time.
Guys, every accusation is a confession with this guy.
That's sad.
Could be the dust,
Actually
right?
Smells bad. Let it play out.
Oh, damn.
Screenshots from your subreddit saying your audience captured gets woke scolded by his own audience for saying the word spastic. This is crazy.
He could have the whole.
So he's going through like a picture book of people that are saying negative things about me, and he's reading them.
Why is he so R-worded for real?
Do you say R-worded? Oh, he won't say retarded now.
He could have the whole world sucking up to him, yet he chooses to act like a spastic.
Please don't say this S password.
Please don't say that.
Immediately reads it.
Password is basically the R word, but as British slang. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought that was like a medical term or something.
Isn't that worse if you're using a medical terminology as an insult to somebody? The doctor doesn't come out and say like, yep, I'm sorry, ma'am, but your kid's retarded. No, they do that if your kid comes out and he's watching Hassan.
But
that's true.
He's apologizing for using the word. You're really letting the inmates run the asylum, huh?
Actually, you know what? Fuck this. I can't argue with retards, okay? You're retarded. I'm being ableist, and you're fucking retarded.
Wow, guys, it's almost like it's a total virtue signal, and he doesn't actually think that. Let me tell you something. The amount of things that people that are streamers say off camera, it's exactly what you'd expect. And when was the last time you said the N-word off stream? The last time I said the N-word. You mean like in general or today?
It's over.
Chill. Who cares?
way.
It's you, Cass. You do what you want to do in your off time, right? It doesn't really matter. Okay, that's it. Wrapping up. So I should be streaming tomorrow as long as I don't get worse. Okay, if everything goes well, you will see me tomorrow. We'll do the same thing. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I come online, I react a little bit, I play a little bit, I react a little bit just to go off. What I am not sure about is what to do while I'm playing. What do I want to play about? What can I talk about? So the bad part is I played a lot of Vampire Survivors off stream, so nothing much to talk to you guys about. No guys, just check it out online. It's a pretty simple, straightforward game. It's just incredibly addictive. I just like building it up and stuff, and watch my characters become imba in the run. So yeah, I guess if there ever is anyone that's wants to know more about the game, you can always comment in the video, and I can explain those stuff. But other than that, I'm just going to figure out what other games I could play over time. So like I said, towards the end of January, which we are in now, I will consider buying a new game, something that might look popular or looks good, because I might have a bit of extra time over the Chinese New Year holiday, and we can try a bit of those things out. Until tomorrow, peace out. See you guys tomorrow.